Look, I've been trying to rack my brain on how to address this Kanye West situation. The confusion with Saturday Night Live and his mental health. And Kanye, look, he's been somewhat of a dancing monkey for both progressive politics in the '08s and conservative politics in the 2010s. And what makes him interesting is that he represents such an important demographic, naturalized Americans who have some history of what's been going on in this country when it comes to race relations, but are civil enough to stay out of jail, voters, black male voters. He's an important demographic, and that's why he gets so much attention. And I think his confusion stems from the fact that he doesn't know which end of the coin that he's on. Kanye is the extremes of both progressive and conservative politics clashing within the mind of a black man. What he says about welfare is disingenuous. Attributing nefarious intent to the welfare programs as a means to destroy the black man, it's narcissistic and it's toxic. It's toxic to our masculine well-being because this country goes on the notion that a man doesn't work, a man doesn't eat. This idealized notion of what it takes to be a man means that you don't let your family starve. Guess what? It wasn't working within the black community of the 60s because the white liberal saw that our children were dying, that our sons were having their stomachs explode from malnutrition, and they saw our breaking points. And the only thing that is holding us in this prison, this self-induced prison, is our belief that it's wrong to be a man and to need help. Kanye West is a violent backlash against both toxic masculinity and liberal coddling. Me personally, I think that every man should be able to hold his own weight, but unlike a Republican who thinks that you have to hold the weight of past generations on your shoulders, I think that we have to come to a consensus of when black people need help and when they don't need help. Otherwise, we're just going to be saying that this was a diabolical plot to destroy the black man, and it wasn't. It's just that white liberals got tired of seeing us die. Conversely, the conservative aspect of it is that when you denigrate the need for welfare, you align yourself with conservatives that not only say that black men are made of warped material, but that everyone else is better than black people because they made us the face of social welfare when they're on it just like we are. So my advice to anyone who's contemplating what's going on with Kanye, don't be like Kanye. Understand that you have a responsibility to not only hold your own weight, but when that weight gets too burdensome, it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to be a black man asking for help in the society because we might not like welfare, but maybe it's time that we start talking about black men's mental welfare and their emotional welfare. Okay? And let's not worry about these stupid back and forths with Donald Trump. Let's get together and put some actionable policies as a political movement to make the lives of black men and black women better. Let's stop deprogramming ourselves from this notion of both toxic masculinity, which says that a man has to hold the world up by his own shoulders, and this notion of authentic blackness, where we ascribe some of the best aspects of white America, independence, ingenuity, responsibility, and all that, where we ascribe the best elements of white America to their genetic lineage and saying that we can't have it. Both authentic blackness and toxic masculinity are killing the black man, and Kanye is a perfect example of those two mindsets clashing within his own brain. And that's where the confusion comes from. You're a man. It's your job to offer up the first initial offerings of companionship. You're a man. It's your job to solve problems. You're a man. You are attracted to logic because even though the world might not be logical sometimes, you want to hold logic in your hands like it's sand. That is your heritage as a man. And when you can't do it, ask for help. When your mind is not right, ask for help. When your emotions are not right, ask for help. And just understand that the world works better when you're a responsible, prosperous, educated man. And argue in a responsible, prosperous, and an educated manner about race relations. It's not a one-size-fits-all situation, and I'm sorry I rambled so long, but don't be like Kanye. Fill your mind and your heart. Peace.